Look at all the drones buzzing in. It's my favorite time of the year, performance reviews.
Yes. The time where we get to maximize shareholder and sponsor value and call the week.
As you know, it's time for your annual performance review of the mechanical team. I'd like to know what you guys have been up to.
We've gotten a lot of new members this year, so we've been training them up on our CAD software, Siemens on X, as well as getting them ready for machining using the manual mill, CO2 laser, and water jet.
This year also, we have been working on creating a new sub, so we spent the first part of the year designing the whole thing on CAD. In the second part of the year, we spent manufacturing everything, using the water jet, using the mill, creating all of the parts for the new sub, and then assembling it.
Management is looking to accelerate productivity. What obstacles have you been experiencing?
Yeah, so we've had a lot of setbacks. We're a pretty young team, so we've been figuring out how to use all of the stuff that we have at the university, all of the tools that we have, getting training done for all of them. We've also had a lot of broken down machines. For example, the water jet has been down recently, and it's caused a lot of setbacks for getting parts made.
Manager's curious. What does business actually do?
This year, the business team and I have been busy planning with our logistics, recruiting, budgeting, and overseeing sponsorship relations. We've also been planning for our annual competition and making sure that we can accurately provide materials for all of the team to attend. We have been designing promotional and recruiting content in order to expand our numbers on the team and allow for our success to continue to grow. We have also been very diligent on planning a certain video for this year's competition.
Thank you for your time. Would you please escort the next team in here once you leave?
Thank you both.
So what have been the main projects that electrical has been working on this year?
So we got back from competition and we repaired the sub as needed. We needed to replace some of the ESCs, some of the connectors and whatnot. We had some shorts and some problems there. Our power rail, we needed to add a ground plate to that because our other one went missing. We added a battery monitor PCB so we can monitor the voltage that our battery's at any given moment. And we added a large PCB board for ESC housing and to replace our Palulu, which controls our motors.
Management has been made aware of some obstacles faced by other teams. Do you have anything similar?
Setbacks we experienced, we had some ESC shortages when we were going to test after competition. We had to buy some new ones and replace the ones that shorted. When we went to test in the water, we had a motor problem. One of the motors was not working, so we troubleshooted that and had that fixed within the week. And then our main pool has been out of commission, so we haven't been able to test electrically as much as we wanted to in the water.
Management would like to know the progress you're making on the sub.
To facilitate the migration from ROS 1 to ROS 2, we remade the onboarding project to onboard 8 new members to the team. Additionally, with a brand new sensor, the Doppler velocity log, we created code for that and also code for localization to tell the sub where it is underwater. And lastly, with Mechanical's new dropper design, we created control systems to deploy game objects using PWM signals.
Management has been made aware of some issues regarding the facilities. Would you care to elaborate?
There were recently some upgrades to the towing pool, as well as a flood that prevented us from testing. However, we put our sub in another pool and tested it there.